If you want to impress your friends for the 4th of July, there's no better way than making a cheesecake. All the ingredients for the filling you can see here. I start off by using room temperature cream cheese, as it mixes way better than cold out of the refrigerator cream cheese. To this I add the sugar and allow it to mostly combine.
Didn't have no money, I had no place to go. Well, if I ever get my
Now this is critical. Every couple of minutes you're going to want to scrape down the sides with whatever utensil you have. Any chunks left in the batter will create a Danish-like texture in the center of the cake and is very unpleasant. The smoother you can get the batter, the smoother you can get the cake.
in your pocket, you ain't got not one ever loving.
Now you can add the eggs in one at a time, but it doesn't really matter as the eggs allow the batter to become thinner. I also add the vanilla in once it's mostly mixed together, and then keep on mixing it until it is completely, there's no lumps at all in this batter.
It's mighty strange, without a doubt.
Now since we're putting the cake pan into a water bath, we want to seal it the best we can with aluminum foil. You want to have about 2 inches of aluminum foil up on both sides and do not allow the water level to exceed the top of the aluminum foil. The water bath helps with a couple of things. One, it keeps the sides of the pan from going above 212 degrees. It moisturizes the cake and allows it to bake evenly. For the graham cracker crust, we're just going to crush this. If you have a food processor, it works way better than trying to hit it with a heavy pan. I mix it with the butter and then I pack it into the bottom of the cake. The tighter the packing, the better.
Then when you get back on your feet again, everybody wants to be your long lost friend. I said
Now once it's packed into the pan, you're gonna bake it at 350 degrees until the top of it becomes golden brown. Now we take our tray that's large enough to fit our cheesecake springform pan into, and we pour the batter. I am not scraping down the sides of this bowl to make sure that there are no lumps that go into the cake itself. I then bake this cake at 325 degrees for about an hour and a half. Now once the cake no longer jiggles in the center, it's cooked. I then temper the cake by leaving about a ½ inch to inch gap, and I use a towel to keep the door open while it cools down. Once that's done, you'll get a cake like this. Do not put it directly into the refrigerator. You want to let it cool down for at least 4 hours. For the topping, I'm just using some fruits. I'm cutting the strawberries in uniform slices and then trying to find uniform pieces of the strawberries to make a geodesic pattern. You can do whatever you want for the topping, but this looks very nice. Last step is to take a thin knife and scrape the outside to make sure that it does not stick and break off from the springform pan as you remove it. Once you do that, the cake releases very easily and you get a nice cheesecake for the 4th of July.